EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
You ready? Protein spill. Double. Check 13. Check 13. Go.
Running right, here's Falk. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 31. Check 31. 25. Check 25. Check 25. 5.
Warner to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Slam. Kill. Hey, stand off. Hey, team 6. Now.
Warner. And he's going to go down again. Montez Sweat. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Murray now. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Check 9. Watch Will. Watch the twins. Check.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Run it, run it. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Anyway, you ready? You ready? Kill. Hey, turn it out.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This is Clark. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Carolina passing game definitely in sync. They've got another first down.
Here we are. Watch the shot. Switch.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these all the way back home. Tight dog.
On the ground, Geis. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Darius Geis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Ready?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
X3, 218, chop it. SOS. Go out. SOS. Stay tripping.
Now a give left side to Falk. 16 yards is the pickup there at a first down for L.A.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Spine. No. Check three. Check 43. Watch safety creeping.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Greystone, travel. Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. You go tight. You got hurry up. Let's go.
Now a give, right side. Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Kill.
49, check 49. Pilot, 64, weak.
Shit. He's coming. We got hit.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit.
They'll run on 3rd down with Falk. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, come get some. Come on here, come get some.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Check 99. Check 99.
Rams, nothing.
90 Wolf.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Watch the safety creep.
Check up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
From the 22, Murray. And now he's going to use his legs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm here all day.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He's got it complete to Clark. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Check three, check three, check three. Get him all. West.
So that'll back him up 5.
Set. Keep the Pittsburgh. Come on. Here we go. Slam, slam, slam. No take. Smith. Echo. Nothing to do. Check. Check, 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 check.
On second down, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Cover. Hey, check 24, check 24. No.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Finding room at the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Set. 10 Lobo. Look at me. Go. Sit.
Now Warner. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
3rd and 10.
Set. Ready? 60 outlaw. Yep. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Hard.
He's checking. Under 10. Check. Lucky. Whip. Watch the whip.
Deep rip.
To throw on third down. Warner. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Let's go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Deuce, 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 deuce. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Wait. Check. Switch, switch. Rush it.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's Murray, buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Set, ready. Not a wolf. Right, 58, right there. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Kill. Shift. 61. Match box. Right. 58 to Mike. 58. Right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
What we got? Chance. Wide. Get wide.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Check 26. Check safety.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Warner from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Big dad, big dad. Come. Big dad. Shoot.
Check. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Switch.
Hey, lock it.
Undercrunch.
Let's go.
Now Warner. And the pressure gets to him again. Montez Sweat in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, here's Warner. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey, Wahoo!
On 4th down, Warner. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Check 15. Check 15.
Check 13. Check 13. 5.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. It's Geis on the counter. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Henry. Boom, boom. You got nothing today. You got nothing. 58, right over there.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's caught. Smith. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
I got him.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hey.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Check. Let's go. Come on. Hey, turn it up. Shift. Watch the shift. Switch. Yeah. I got him.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go.
2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Murray forced out to his left. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Go on. Now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, You're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down. Now they try the right side here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Play fake. Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Murray off play action. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch that 6-6. Pull it high.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play.
Coming to you. Coming to
First
you.
down, Rams.
Hey, Zoo. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Warner, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Go now.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Mike, rock it. Hit it.
From the gun, Warner. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Elsewhere, they have gone to the third quarter now in Dallas. And the Saints, they've now opened up a 2-touchdown lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a give, right side. It's Evans, and that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
You go tight. You got tight. You got to go.
And a give this time to the tailback. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Set 70, Indy.
Watch the out. Watch the out. Kill.
49, check 49, check. Bam.
Back. Shift. He's coming.
5.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
On the double.
59 mark. Check. 59. Here we go.
Topper. Hey, Foxtrot.
59. Man out. Check 99. 6 guys.
Check down.
Now a first down throw. Warner firing quickly here, and that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Check 24. Check. Fresno.
Protein spill.
Check 4.
Hustle. 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
The outlaw.
The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Check.
Get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, check.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with touchdown number 15 of the year and second of the game as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. First down, Murray steps away to his left. The open man is Clark, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I got you. 36. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Please. Jim. Here we go. Check him up. Check his coach.
Now a run with Geis. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be second and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. He completes it to Westbrook. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Rams have got it back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a two-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left, those 2 points, doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Murray now on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. Yeah, man, it's caught inside the 10. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a handoff working right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Look at me. Zipper.
Operating from the gun, Warner. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Hey, let's get in that hole. Mike's 42, Mike.
Go out.
Right. Attack, attack, attack.
5.
On 4th down, Warner. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Back to throw it, Murray. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Next the score, Panthers 30, Rams 14. John Brown set to kick off.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Now!
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Switch. Rush in.
To throw, Warner. He's going to let it fly. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill. Shit.
Hey! High 7!
42 the
Hey!
42 is the mic. Right here.
Now!
Here's Warner. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Double up. He's coming. Double up. Share. Wide. Get up.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Being chased out left. There goes a deep ball in, and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go!
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Ready?
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
I'm going to come back to you.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Switch.
Get it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Panthers, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.